first year beat student, or escort I should say, my experience was definitely blessed. My escort was Mr. Roderick Shelby, and he enlightened me as well as the classes that he lectured to on many things. One thing that actually touched me was his passion for sharing his past experiences and how you don't have to go through some of the stuff that he did, you know. And it's amazing how you have people that actually care about you enough to share those experiences with you so you don't have to go down the same path that they went through. One thing I took away from a lot of his lectures, and one thing he touched on a lot, was the 3 Ds, which were dedication, determination, and discipline. And without those 3 Ds, you can't be successful in the boardroom. So at this moment, I'd like to open the floor for expressions.
Good morning. My name is Kamara Seals, and I have thoroughly enjoyed this experience of being a beeper consultant. I love UAPB. I'm very passionate about my alma mater, and I want to thank the Office of Career Services for giving me the opportunity to come back and to share with students, and I do hope I'm invited again. It's something I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed every class and enjoyed sharing information and helping students, and we believe we did make a difference, and that's what it's all about. So I really enjoyed the experience, giving back of my time and information, and I just look forward to doing it again and hope we have made a difference in the lives of some of these students. Thank you.
This year is my first year participating in the BBS program. Last year I participated in YMTF, had a great experience. Anytime there's an opportunity to come back to the university and give back in that form, then I'm excited about it. Me and Mrs. Seals, we kind of tag team yesterday, back and forth. And my experience here this year was a little bit different from last year. There's a lot of programs out there. This one to me was impactful because after it was all over with, I got several phone calls from students, and the program is not even over yet. Ran out of cards. There was one student that called me out of class, and we met, and she talked about wanting to know about time management. And that's one of the things I think we'll talk about during the tabletop discussion. But another gentleman called and said that he couldn't make it to the rap session last night. Apologized, but he wanted to meet with me one-on-one. And with that initiative and him doing that, it lets me know the program actually is worthwhile. Thank you.
I would like to thank Office of Career Services, UAPB faculty, and my escort, Mr. Balton Coleman. I've been here before and participated YMTF and the BEAT program, but I would like to just take a minute and just say something about Mr. Coleman. When I met him on Sunday evening, this young man was on point. I mean, firm handshake, very articulate. I listened to him, I watched him interact with other students, his conversation, he's on point. And those are the type of students that we want leading America. Those are the type of students that, and I'll be honest with you, if he was a senior graduating, I'll give him a job with my company. I was just so impressed with him. But I enjoyed coming back and talking with the students anytime I get a chance to come back to this university. I love UAPB. I love UAPB. My wife's an alumni here, and my son's an alumni here. I just love UAPB. So anytime I get the opportunity to come back and to speak and to give back to the university or to the community, I'm willing to do that. And that's the way we can make the university and the community a better place, by us coming back and giving back, because people came back and given to us. So I would like to say thank you for the opportunity for coming back to the university. Thank you.
I have thoroughly enjoyed myself here at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff this year. First time representing Murphy Oil. It's been a great experience. The students, I can relate so much to where they are, because I made so many bad decisions in college, but I regained myself, and I want to show them that you can do it too. You can make bad decisions and still come out successful. Thank you, Ms. Cherry, Ms. McLaughlin, Ms. Knowlton. It's been a real good experience. My escort was great. We figured out how to get upstairs in the Fine Arts building together. We found the door. So it's been a real great experience. I met a lot of good people. I enjoyed my time with Mr. Brickley. He showed me how much I really don't know about computers. So it's a good tool to network, even as corporate America people. Not just for the students, this was enriching for me too. So I look forward to coming back. YMTF or whenever you need me, so just let me know. Thank you.
I'm really excited, and so I'm going to try and contain it just a little bit. I could even get emotional up here, so you might see a tear or two. But this experience it's amazing, and I want to thank Ms. Cherry for recruiting me at the UAPB the BEEP National Conference about 3-4 years ago. We were in a session, and several of the coordinators were sharing that they were having a difficult time getting beepers to come out to their schools. And I offered to come out to at least 8 different schools. I emailed the coordinators immediately because I didn't have business cards and I wanted them to have my contact information. You were the only one who contacted me. And I was here 2 years ago, could not come last year, was excited to be here this year. Just the warmth and the hospitality I get through the emails from you and from Mrs. McLaughlin is enough to get me excited about being here. And then to get here, and I had an excellent escort in Angela Howard. The students were extremely engaged in the classes, and they asked questions. And you can tell when they're paying attention. And even if they don't ask questions, you can tell when something is sinking in and you're getting through to them. So I too was excited when I got back last night checking emails and saw that there were some students who had already reached out. And even though I may not be able to offer them a job within our organization, someone I know will be able to offer them a job. And so I'm more than pleased to be able to open my network up to them. I was just sharing with Sydney and Angela and Dr. Bennett that my experiences with HBCUs have all come through BEEP. And the love that is extended in these organizations is amazing. And I was sharing with the students that it is unparalleled to other institutions that don't fall under the same umbrella. And so you need to make sure that you are embracing fully what you're getting from the administrators, the faculty, the staff, the other students who are here, because it truly is an extension of your home. So thank you for accepting me and inviting me in and showing me love, and I look forward to being here for many years to come.
I was sitting there thinking, this is my 3rd year working with BEEP, and I was thinking of, was I one of those students who had the opportunities that Career Services offers and didn't take advantage of them? Because I'm thinking, I don't think I had anything like that in college. So I need to really consider checking with the university that I attended and see if I was one of those students that just did not utilize my resources. The things that you all offer to these students is amazing. Hats off to each and every one of you in Career Services. And I feel I'm like you, just emotional to even be invited, because most of the people that serve in Career Services have been my past students in the leadership program. So evidently I may have did 1 or 2 things right for them to ask me for the 3rd year to come back and serve. It has been amazing to see the differences in the freshman students and the graduating seniors and juniors, the questions, the details the questions that they ask, the details that they get into with the questions that they ask is truly an amazing reflection of this university. You are all are preparing students in a way that is priceless. It's actually priceless. And I just think it's awesome, and I'm excited. I look forward to YMTF as well. And just thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to come back. Joshua, you have been amazing. He has made me laugh. He's actually a comedian, so he has made me laugh. He had 10 seconds with my introduction, and he just rattled it off by memory the first time. So thank you so much. I appreciate all you have done, and it's been great hanging out with you as well. Thank you all so much.
I've been a beeper for over 22 years. I've been here for about 21 to 22. So long ago, we can't remember the exact count. I did miss last year. It was a disappointment with a knee problem. But I think we more than made up for it this year. Each year I come, getting away from the corporate office in Atlanta, a very busy schedule, as most of you have also. I want to be very productive when we come here. Yesterday, I looked at our schedule and told Ms. Ernestine, I said, well, I could use a few more students. Well, she definitely loaded us up. I think we had someone from 7 in the morning all the way through 8 last night. So it was very, very good. And that's always the case. You know, I can think back, I attended Southern University in New Orleans myself, a historically black college. And I can remember myself as a freshman with the same eyes that I saw in the classrooms that we saw yesterday. The questions, the lack of confidence, not sure what major they want to take. No, they have questions, but may not know how to answer those questions. And so we all took our chances at giving them some of the best tips that we could provide them with. Everything from on how to conduct an interview, how to do the case of what to expect in corporate America on the interview, that companies are doing background checks, blood checks, doing the case of credit checks, the importance of maintaining your credit, understanding your FICO score, even as a sophomore or junior, to get that straight. Because companies are going to expect you to travel and may give you a credit card, and it's important to keep your credit score right and understand, pay your bills, to build your character. Do what you say, you do it. Pay your bills on time and so forth. So it's important, these tips. No one has a perfect recipe for success. And in that process, I usually concluded a lot of the speeches. I said, I can give you 10 to 25 little tidbits of things or samples of success. But I always end typically with the case of, after you do all these other things, 90% of your success may be or could be or will be determined by the mate that you choose. That is going to be the case of, if the person that you choose is your mate, they need the same ambition, have the same goals. Because if you're not seeing eye to eye, that's going to make a significant difference later also. So as always, I thank Career Services for inviting me every year, no matter how outspoken I am. I consider myself to have an open invitation, and I appreciate coming. I have had interns come from UAPB, very, very good, the best of the best to come into the corporate office in Atlanta, and I've offered them positions in the past. I haven't been successful with hiring a UAPB graduate as of yet. I have 3 more years or so that I'm going to be at UPS, and I'm determined to make that happen. So I'm going to continue to try every year until we can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to delay retirement. There you go. But thank you again. It's a pleasure being here today. And
those were great reflections. If you would give them another round of applause. Do we have any students that would like to leave their last impressions?
Well, I just like to say this was my first year participating in BEEP, and I had an awesome time with my beeper. She gave me a lot of relevant information, as well as every other executive here. And I hate that I'm graduating, but I'm happy at the same time. So if I can get a job placement and I do work somewhere, I will come back and be a beeper as well. So thank you.
I learned a lot from Ms. Williams. She's a very, very nice lady, like you all said. She taught me a lot about etiquette, which I do need a lot of help in. My mom and dad have told me over the years. And I learned a lot. She's a really nice lady, and I hope to work with her in the near future.
I want to thank all of the beepers for taking the time out of their schedules. You all have very busy schedules, and you're very much appreciated for coming to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I had the privilege, of working with someone who I've known for quite some time, Ms. Kamara Seals. She's a great lady. We just had a great time, and I hope to see all of you in the near future. I am about to graduate, so I don't think that I'll be here for YMTF with you all, but I wish everyone the best of luck, and God bless.
Smith, and I just want to thank everyone for allowing me this opportunity to be a part of Beeper program. I was actually kind of just pulled from the bench by Ms. McLaughlin the last moment, but it's been a great experience to be around so much knowledge and wisdom, and particularly guidance, because you guys are in positions that a lot of us would like to be in, and just to be kind of like clueless. We were speaking earlier about, you know, taking the right direction, making a plan, sticking to it to get from where you are to where you would like to be. And Mr. Gardner, something you said yesterday when you were asking about motivation, it kind of resonated in me this morning, because like you are you got to motivate yourself to do anything, because without self-motivation, the world will take you down, and if you don't have it in yourself to like get up and do what you need to do to get to where you need to be, and you're gonna be a bump on a log, I guess. And Mr. Brickley, it was great going around with you, and hopefully I'll be that one in 3 years. It's been an honor and a privilege, and I look forward to meeting with all you beepers and exchanging information, because you never know who may know.
I'd like to say this has been a unique experience that we as students, we all needed to hear this, because y'all have a perspective y'all need to share to us that we all need, because we have to take a different path and learn from you all mistakes. And I'm glad that the Career Services offered me the chance, the opportunity to get up here and escort Major Woods right over there. I'm glad you had the patience to deal with me these last 2 days, because I know I made some mistakes. I'm learning from them, but I'm still glad the Career Services gave me this opportunity that I needed. And, you know, I have gained something from all the beepers and also the students. I just want to say thank you, Career Services. Hopefully I have another opportunity again, and thank you.
At this time, we'll have remarks from Vice Chancellor Bennett.
And on behalf of the Division of Student Affairs and UAPB, and I'd like to thank all of the beepers, Mr. Brickey, Lieutenant Woods, and everybody for coming out and sharing with our students, especially with the passion and dedication that you've shown these past couple of days. And you just don't know how much it means to them and how much it means to me. My first job at UAPB was in Career Services, and I think our purpose and reason for being here is to be of service to someone else. If you can't serve humanity, then you have no purpose in breathing God's air. You really don't. And to see your passion and then see the eyes of the students does wonders for me. And to the young people, I know you're going to make decisions, and you're going to, some of them going to be good, and some of them going to be, may not be so good. But you know, I was reading once, and the writer said that, you know, God won't lead you to a place where his love will not sustain you, won't keep you. So remember that. You're going to make some mistakes in life, but do not give up. And again, thank you for coming, and we look forward to seeing you next year, the next year, and I'm thinking about that 3. How about getting, you know, 3 in a row before you retire? So we're looking forward to placing students in all of your organizations, and even in some others that you may refer. And we're just delighted to have you here. Look forward to seeing some of you in February for the Youth Motivation Task Force program. Looking forward to seeing some of you and April for the Career Day program. And then we just, want you to come back for homecoming as well. So thank you for being a part of UAPB family. Thank you for adopting us, and we've been adopted by so many. And I saw that there was almost everybody, from the exception of maybe 2, were graduates of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, or I don't think anyone from AM&N. Maybe Ms. McLaughlin was from AM&N. But we just thank you for coming and sharing with us and sharing with our students. It means so much to us because we really need your input, need your wisdom, and need the passion that you show. And our students really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
First of all, I want to extend my thanks to the Beepers for answering our call. It means so much to me because in the Office of Career Services, it's not a day that go by that we don't think about what else can we do for our students. And my heart is in it so much that when you answer my call, it means so much to me because these students mean so much to me. And I tell them all the time, I said I made more money in corporate America, but I have more satisfaction here. Because when I see a student leave here successful, that touches my heart so much. And a lot of them leaving making double what I make. And that's not important to me. What's important to me is the success of these students. And that when you come to me, you are an extension of us, the Office of Career Services. Because what we are trying to enforce, you reinforce when you go into the classroom to visit with them. And the students that we put with you, we want to give them the opportunity. And I know that they are grateful. So thank you, students, for you showing up on time, being here and knowing the importance, and then getting this information. And please, information is no more powerful than you use it. So you have to use the information that you receive to be successful. And to the faculty, we have those that are here this morning that really, really support career services. And I am truly grateful to you for opening up your classrooms, because sometimes it gets tough when you're trying to find those classrooms for them to go into, but you always work with us, and we are so appreciative of that. And thank you for being here this morning. And then I also do not want to ignore Mr. Reedus. He always answers our call. We don't know how to turn on microphones or whatever we need to do. I told Miss Ernestine yesterday, I said, did you call Mr. Reedus? Because we need him in the auditorium today. So thank you. And my good friend, Shelley, she always answers our call. Anything that we ask her to do, if we want to make a CD, to take out on the road to recruit, whatever we're doing, she's always there. So I appreciate her as well. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And you will be invited back to come back and share with our students because they truly need it. And keep on doing what you're doing because you helped me and I smile. And you won't share a chair to smile. Okay? So thank you so much. And thank you to the Office of Career Services, not to let me sit down. Ms. McLaughlin is the coordinator of this program. When you say you get those little nice emails, that's her all the time in the office. I'll do that. I'll help you with that. So she is a wonderful lady, and all of the staff, Ms. Knowlton, I don't know, Ms. Riley, and Mr. Carlton, we have the best team on this campus. And when I say team, we dig in. Whatever is needed to get done, they get it done. And you know what they say, you need all that talent around you. I know who to go to when I need the computer turned on and done. And then I know who to go to when I need them to go out and speak. I know who to go to that say, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll do that. So we just have a great staff. And in the absence of Shirley Hampton, who works very closely with all of our programs, I say thank you to her. And now Mrs. McLaughlin should come and give her closing remarks, since she is the coordinator of this program. Mrs. McLaughlin.
Good morning again. I thought I was finished, and I had stood here for the last time this year for the Black Executive Exchange Program, but it has been an honor to work as coordinator, and it has been a little difficult time for me. So first of all, I would like to thank my career services family for everything that you've done to assist in helping. I was out week before last due to the death of my mother, so I came back working to make sure we had everything done. So Miss Cherry can contest. I worked a little bit and cried a little bit, worked a little bit and cried a little bit, but we got everything together. I want to thank the Beepers for your participation. Originally, when I sent out the emails and I started getting comments and yes, I'll be there and I'll try and be there. Well, you know, I'll have to follow up and make sure that you're going to be here. And I followed up. Miss Cherry said, "Did you check? Are they coming?" I said, "Miss Cherry, yes, they're coming." "Well, let's call them again." I said, "Miss Cherry." So I want to make sure that you do understand that we appreciate you so much for your dedication, for the time that you have given from your jobs. You've given your time, and we understand that. We appreciate you. I want to thank the students. You know, when students register in our office, and I tell them when we go through orientation, there is a point in time when we will need you just as you need us. These are the times that we need our students. I contacted students, and they came right in. As a matter of fact, Mr. Sidney Smith, I pulled him in right away because I had a student that could not participate at the very last minute. The day that I was having a meeting with the students, he was in the building, and we pulled him in, and I thank him so much. And I thank him so much because I was explaining, well, I'll make sure you know this and you'll understand what you have to do. And he said, "No problem, Mrs. McLaughlin, I got your back." So thank you so much. But I just want to thank everyone, thank Mr. Bennett and faculty for attending the breakfast. And we hope to see you again next year. Thank you.